Shalom Bacha, I would like to wish you well. I pray to Hashem to give you a good week. This Parasha of Chukat had a connection with the Parasha of Korah. And we will explain what it is the connection. Korah was a man that he did a revolution against Moshe Rabbeinu. And he proclaimed why he is not the Kohen Gadol, the big priest. Why it's Aaron that he was the Kohen Gadol. But, this is the will of Hashem. Hashem, the Beit HaMikdash, it's the house of Hashem. It's Hashem who decide who will be the boss of the Beit HaMikdash. Here we are talking about the first Beit HaMikdash that the Jews built in the desert. And the only man that who was capable and really a holy man was Aaron. So there is no question about it. But Korah as well, he was a big man. He was a big tzaddik, and he was a very rich man with a lot of influence, and he made a good job to have everybody in his side, and he had success. But something that he did that was wrong. That it's Hashem who decide who to be the Kohen Gadol. It's not Moshe, it's Hashem. So why he reclaim? And of course, you know what it is, a war. Unfortunately, when there is a war, always it starts with a small thing, and then it's end with bad thing, always a war. I tell you something, a lot of people sometimes, they fight. At the beginning, the fight is very, very small. But if you don't stop it, it finished bad. If you don't stop it, it's finished bad. You have to calm yourself down. Like a fire. You know what is, when a fire starts, always it starts with something small. And if you don't switch, if you don't put off the fire, if you don't fill the water, if you don't call the fire brigade, to switch off the fire, the whole building will be infernal. It will burn. Always, this is a fire. And unfortunately, Korah, he had no limit. He was a big tzaddik. And okay, he wanted to be the Kohen Gadol. Yeah, but think. Sometimes people, they don't think right. I tell you something. When you go to the doctor or optician for your eyes, because the eyes, it's a circle, so he needs to see le champ visuel. That means he take a picture to see the whole eye, not just focus on a small thing. He see everything. Sometimes when you do something, when you want to do something, you have to think about the whole lot. What the benefit that you will have from what you want to do. A lot of time people, it's like somebody who go to the casino. He want to play. He want to put a big amount of money so he can win a big amount of money. But think, maybe you will lose. have a good vision. Don't look, don't take the risk, don't take the chance, because you have no guarantee. Okay, you want to take the risk. No, maybe, my friend, a lot of times people in a couple, sometimes for a small thing, they will fight. But before the fight starts, think about the outcome of this fight. Is it useful or not? Is it right to do it? Or no? Sometimes you have to see the whole thing. I tell you something. Somebody came to see me because always his mother-in-law, she's in the house. So always he fight his wife. Yes, your mother always is home all the time. Every time I come, she's here. And then one day become very, 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 very angry, and he started to fight his wife, and he cursed his mother-in-law, and he told his mother-in-law to get out. Of course, they went to a divorce. But after, he regrets, because he loved his wife. Well, you see, why he didn't think about this before? So when they came to see me, I asked his wife, why all the time your mother, she's home? I mean, you don't have any privacy? So she told me, Rabbi, I have 5 children. I have no help. I work. I have to clean the house. I have to clean the dishes. I have to do this. And my mother, she come to help me. My mother, she come to help me. And he don't make money, my husband. He don't have enough. So, Rabbi, so I looked at him. I said, oh, what do you want? Your wife, she's a slave. Her mother, she came to help her. Yes, well, I didn't think like that. You saw only one side. Why my mother-in-law, she's taking place in my home? Why my mother? But look the other side. Your mother-in-law, she come to help you. By helping your wife, she's helping you, because you cannot provide money, because you don't have this. So you have to see the whole picture. Why you see only a part of the picture? My friend, always we see only a part of the picture, it's a mistake. Sometimes, look, Korah, he was a tzaddik. Yes, but he saw only a part of the picture. What's the part of the picture he saw? He saw, why Aaron he is the Kohen Gadol? Why not me? I am older than him. Yes, Korah at the time he was 130-year-old, old man. Huh? Aaron maybe he was 85, 86. That means Korah he was an old man, 130 years, and he was a big tzaddik. Okay, so that's why he was jealous. He wanted to be the Kohen Gadol, but to be a Kohen Gadol, it's Hashem who decide. It's not up to Moshe Rabbeinu. It's not up to Aaron. I mean, here it's Hashem who decide. Okay, you Korah, he saw a part of the picture. He did not see the whole picture. The whole picture is, think, this is Hashem who decide. It's not Moshe or you to decide who will be the Kohen Gadol in the house of Hashem. I mean, that's what the rabbi said. Eino hit'atu. He's so bad with his eyes. Look, our rabbi said that Korah, he saw that his grandson, that is Shmuel the prophet, and Shmuel the prophet is going to be the equivalent of Moshe and Aaron. So Korah said, he was a prophet, he said, if my grandson is going to be like Moshe and Aaron, so what about me? So me, I'm very important. My friend, it doesn't mean if my grandson is going to be a tzaddik that I am a tzaddik. Hey, look, Shmuel HaNavi, if we see the story, he was a big tzaddik. He used to travel all around Israel to teach Torah to the people. And he brings shalom to the people. He was a man of peace. That was Shmuel HaNavi. Korah, are you like him? You are divided the people. You are making people against Hashem. Shmuel HaNavi, he put the whole Jews to believe in Hashem. He approached them to Hashem. He connected them to Hashem. You, Korah, you disconnect the Jews from the Torah, from Hashem. So how can you think that you are like Shmuel grandson? I mean, you know what Korah saw? Korah only saw the part that he wanted to see. He did not see the whole part. And because he did not see the whole part, so he made a big mistake. My friend, this is how much we have to be very careful. Not if the Torah tell us the story of Korah, just that we have to be very careful not to do this mistake. Sometimes we think we are right and we are wrong. Sometimes we do think we are right and we are right, but to be 100% right, you have to see the whole picture. If you see only half the picture, so at the end you will see that you were wrong. A lot of people, they divorce for nothing, because they get angry, and then finito, and after they regret, because if they will saw the whole picture from the beginning, they will understand that they fight it for a bad reason, for something that it was not worth it to fight for it. But it's too late. My friend, you cannot be a tzaddik, and in the meantime, you laugh at the Torah. Where the Parsha of this week is Parashat Korah. But after Parashat Korah, now we read Chukat. So our Parsha of this week now, it's Chukat. Chukat, it's a mitzvah that people don't understand. Hashem, he said, bring a red cow, and you do the shechita, then Eleazar, he will burn it, and all the ashes of the red cow, anyone who is impure, to throw a little bit of the ashes of the red cow, and he will be pure. It's something that nobody understands. Why the cow should be red? Why not white? It should be a virgin. A red cow that he had never had any relation with no other animal. And it should be a red cow that is pure. His hair is pure. He purify anyone that is impure. But the one who collect the ashes, a pure man, he become impure. It doesn't make sense. If it's pure, why he become impure? These ashes is to make somebody that is impure, to make it pure. And this man is already pure. Why he become impure? Because he collect the ashes. Doesn't make sense. Even Shlomo HaMelech, the King Shlomo, he did not understand. He said, Amarti ehkima b'rechuka mimini. Shlomo HaMelech, he said, I thought I am very clever. I thought I know all the reason of the Torah, and now I realize that I don't know the reason of the red cow. It's very far from my mind to understand it. So you see, it's a mitzvah that nobody understands. And the non-Jew, they laugh at this mitzvah. I mean, there's a lot of mitzvot that the non-Jew don't understand. Like Nida. Nida, why a woman that she is Nida, you're not allowed to touch her? Nobody understands. Okay. But, so people are laughing. The goyim are laughing. Okay. A goy, a non-Jew who laugh at our mitzvot because they don't understand the reason. Understand why? They did not receive the Torah. They did not see all the miracles that we saw in Kabbalat Torah when Hashem gave us the Torah and Har Sinai. We heard the voice of Hashem. We saw a lot of good things. The Goyim did not see. Okay, but the question is, I understand a non-Jew that he laughed at our mitzvot, but Korah, that he was a prophet, that he was a tzaddik, and that he was fighting to get the top work in the Beit HaMikdash, to be the Kohen Gadol, to laugh at this mitzvah, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's something that we do not understand. It's very, very shocking. My friend, well, this is the Parsha of this week. The Parsha of this week want to teach you how much you must have emunah on Hashem. You can see people that they were tzaddikim, and for glory, they lost their emunah, and they started laughing on the Torah. The Pirkei Avot said that the jealousy, looking for glories, and gava, to be arrogant, that can kill the person. You can be the biggest tzaddik, but if you have those three bad qualities, you lost everything. What it is? Korah. Korah, at the beginning, he started to fight for a good reason. And at the end, unfortunately, it was catastrophe. And the earth opened and he swallowed him. At the end, even on mitzvot that Jews believe, only Goyim don't believe. He didn't believe. He started to make fun of that mitzvah. And he made fun of the talit. And he started to make fun. A big tzaddik like him. Why all this? Because he did not see with his eyes the full picture. He wanted to be the Kohen Gadol. But think, if Hashem wants you to be the Kohen Gadol, you don't need to fight. And besides this, somebody who wants to fight for something, okay, he can, but he pushed other people to fight against Moshe Rabbeinu. So that was not Lishem Shamayim. I mean, that was a big mistake. I mean, okay, if really you want to be the Kohen Gadol, okay, so you have to reclaim between you and Aaron and Moshe. Moshe will explain you, but to bring 250 people to argue with Moshe Rabbeinu, why we are not Kohen Gadol? We deserve to be Kohen Gadol. I mean, you know, that it's impossible. It's impossible. You cannot be 250. This is not a vote to vote for a president. No. This is Hashem will decide who is the Kohen Gadol. My friend, I would like to wish you well, and from this parasha, or what we learned from this beautiful parasha of Chukat, that to believe on Hashem, If you love Hashem, don't ask questions. Why this? Why this? Why this? If really Korah, as tzaddik he was, if really he loved Hashem, he should not ask questions. And if he asks questions, we will not fight. There is a way how to ask. And you don't need to bring other people, to involve other people in your fight. At the end, we realized that he started to make fun, laugh on mitzvot, and then started to make fun on the Parsha of Chukat. And the Parsha of Chukat, it's that talk about the Red Cow. Only the Goyim laugh at this mitzvah, as Rashi said. Not the Jews. Usually Jews, they believe. I tell you something. I was in the plane. There was a steward. That it was a 14 hours flight. Los Angeles, Israel. And no, excuse me. It was not Los Angeles, Israel. No, it was Mexico, France. About 12 hours flight. And I did not receive kosher meal because I changed the flight. So, because I changed the flight, usually I always take with me sandwiches, but that day I had no time to prepare my sandwiches, no kosher food. I promise you, the steward, during the 12 hours flight, she was so bad. She felt, pain because I didn't eat nothing. And every time she tried to propose me fish, I said, it's not kosher. I give you, this, cheese. No, thank you very much. It's not kosher. Bread. No, it's not kosher. After 12 hours. Then I told her to bring me fruit. So she made me a beautiful plate of fruit. But she cooked it with a knife. I don't know what kind of knife. I didn't eat it as well. At the end of the flight, she told me, I know that you are Jewish. I'm very proud of you. Because a lot of times, I see Jewish people that they eat everything. And we did not eat nothing. And even that, I don't understand. Why you don't eat all this? It was a good food, first class food. And you were, I'm very proud, I can't. She told me, I want to start to know a little bit more about the Judaism. Because what you did, I never saw that. Usually, people, when they don't have kosher food, so they take fruit, they take bread, but we did not take nothing. I was happy that a non-Jewish woman, she was proud of my religion. If you love Hashem, don't ask questions. If you start asking questions, maybe you will not have an answer, and then you will start to see a bad picture instead of seeing a full picture, because if you see a full picture, you don't have questions. But if you ask a question, that means that there is something missing. And this is the problem. Hashem bless you. Thank you very much. Bye. So Parashat Chukat, no questions. For the Parashat Chukat, we understand whatever Hashem do, mitzvah or anything, accept. Hashem knows. Because you will never know why. Thank you.